I was in Detroit, Michigan. Here's a great story. See if you can guess who this is. And the headliner, I was just the opening act. And opening acts don't make any money at all. And he came up to me and he said, "Hey, kid, you're really funny. I want to buy you lunch tomorrow because I have a concept that's going to make $1 million, and I want to take you along for the rocket ship to the stars." And I'm hearing like Charlie Brown's teacher, wah, 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 wah. Buy you lunch. That's what I heard. And this has an ending that I think you're gonna get. I'm sitting there and this guy's very organized and he had his spiral notebook and his 3-ring binder and his 3x5 cards and his multicolored pens. And he said to me, he goes, "Okay, here's my concept. I think I've got a winner. You might be a redneck if..." And then I do jokes about it. And I want you to write some jokes. What do you think? And I said, who was it? Jeff Foxworthy, exactly right. The #1 comedy revenue generator in the United States of America. Now, what would you do if you had a chance to go one-on-one, whatever business you're in, with the #1 money generator? It's a golden opportunity from above. And there I was, man to man, one-on-one. And I said, in my 20-whatever-year-old wisdom, I said, "That is the stupidest idea I have ever heard in my entire life." And he looked at me and said, "Why do you say that?" I said, "Because that's a bit, I can read that in Mad Magazine. That's not an original concept, not like the new, refreshing art, cutting-edge material that I do." And he said, "Well, I think I want to make $1 million with it." And I got right in his face and I said, $1 million, $1 million. And sure enough, Jeff Foxworthy is the #1 comedy generator in income in America. And I am at the Dry Bar Theater, ladies and gentlemen. And I am happy to be here. It only took 40 years to get here, but I'm very happy. Now, this happened 6 months after the Foxworthy story, which is totally true. I was in my hometown of Milwaukee, and Milwaukee is not a comedy town. It is not. And I think anywhere you grow up, it's got ethnicity, and it's got the people that live there, and that makes up the sense of humor and what people laugh at. Now, I'm from Milwaukee in Wisconsin in the Midwest. There are a lot of German people there. Now, do we have German people tonight by chance? Now, you got to watch how you answer that. Say, "Who's German?" You can't do that. No, I'm not asking that. Who's German? Hello, yes. We have any Hansels and Gretels with us tonight? No. Well, Germans can do a lot of things. I try to be positive whenever I can. I've had a difficult life. Germans can fix an engine. If you got a car or a motorcycle, you take it to Gunnar's garage. He'll fix it for you. Okay. They're also pretty good with food. Okay. I like a good schnitzel. German restaurants, if you've never been there, are delicious. One thing Germans aren't, they're not funny. Name me one German comedy club, okay? The Comedy Bunker in downtown Stuttgart, the Chuckelhausen does not exist. Krauttop is not going to be on anybody's Dry Bar special. German people are very tight, and I grew up in Milwaukee, and all these people were very tight and humorless, and I didn't want any part of that. So I'm thinking, okay, I am going to be a comedian. And my hometown club, the guy that owned the club said, "Kid, of all the people in Milwaukee, you got a shot to make it. And I'm going to fix you up. We got a guy coming to town next week. He just signed a network deal. I don't know what his show is going to be about, but he's big time. And since you're the guy, you've earned that chance, and I'm going to put you with him, opening act, whatever you got to do, get his phone number, ride that rocket ship to the top." And I went up and I gave it all I got in my hometown and had a great set, and I'm thinking, yeah, follow that, mister. And he went up, and the only premise he talked about for an hour was power tools. Who do you think it was? It was Tim Allen, the second highest comedy revenue generator in the business. And I am at the Dry Bar Theater and happy to be here. I was dreaming when I wrote this. Forgive me if it goes astray. I've had a rough life, man. It's like my genetics are just not good. Some people are born, Karl Malone he was born with his genetics. I got horrible eyesight. These are contacts. That's how bad my eyesight is right there. The eye doctor said I had to wear them when I was sleeping because I couldn't identify the people in my nightmares. It's like, that's the kind of life I have. It's off. I'm the only person I know that has run out of gas inside a car wash. Anybody else have that happen to you? Twice. In the same week. So I'm delighted to be here. This is a big thing. I got snazzed up for you. I hope you appreciate that. Because most comedians, thank you very much. You know, you go to the thrift store and you buy something for $10, all you can fit in a bag from the leprosy donation section, and you don't take part of it. This is me, ladies and gentlemen, right there. That's my name, Dobie Maxwell, right there. People say, is that your real name? Yes, Dobie Maxwell is my real name. Is it the name I was born with? No, it is not. I changed my name. Show business people do. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar changed his name. You think Lady Gaga, was she Baby Gaga? No. And her brother Goo Goo? No, they changed your name in show business. So I had to go in front of a judge at 8 o'clock in the morning on the hottest day of the year, and he's wearing the long robe, and the first case up says, okay, we've got a name change here. Okay, your name is Dobie Maxwell. I said, no, sir, it's Dobie J. Maxwell. He said, what's the J for? Genius. You had the same reaction that the judge did, ladies and gentlemen. The J is for genius. All I want to do is get laughs and have fun. And the world doesn't seem to work that way. I don't know why it is, man. It was so crabby and cranky. And I started traveling around. I wanted to get out. I wanted to see the country. And I took a Greyhound bus. You ever taken a Greyhound bus before? Yes, that is a self-esteem builder. I don't care what kind of day you're having, what kind of life you're having. You open a door at any Greyhound bus station in America, you will cheer right up. It looks like a family reunion for the Munsters going on in there. Same kind of people in there, mutants, trolls, junkies, people with teeth that look like Indian corn smiling at you. Bloodshot bug eyes pointing in different directions. Cornflake dandruff looks like tropical fish food on their shoulder. Empty Kentucky Fried Chicken buckets as luggage. Tattoos with words spelled wrong. Crossed off with more words spelled wrong underneath. Nobody in the whole place has ever filled out the long tax form in their entire life. And it dawns on me, wait a minute, I'm in here too. Good thing I am a finalist in the $10 million Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes. Boy, that's... Oh, I want that money, don't you? $10 million. What would you do if you won the $10 million? Ever think about it? I guess I got more time than you. You're not thinking about it. I think about it every single day. First thing I would do, take an Uber on vacation. Wouldn't that be fun? Hop in the back. Where to, buddy? How about Six Flags, Guatemala? How about that? Turn right at Wichita. Keep this thing moving south. I would go out to eat at the airport on purpose. That's big cash right there. How much for that hot dog? $14. Buy one for everybody in here.